Research tutorial for off-campus students. Your question. Start with what you want to know. Thinking about your question a little first can save you a lot of time later. What do you want to know? What type of person or researcher is likely to look into that? And where are they likely to publish their research? We'll return to these ideas more as the tutorial continues. We're going to use this question, which comes from a current social work student, as our example search. How effective is mindfulness-based stress reduction, otherwise known as MBSR, in treating addiction? We have two main concepts, MBSR and addiction. Think of various ways to describe each of those concepts in case one term doesn't find the results that we need. MBSR can be described as MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction, or simply mindfulness. Similarly, addiction can be described as a behavior disorder, alcoholism, drug addiction, or substance abuse. Broader and narrower concepts. Addiction is one part of the larger concept of behavior disorders. If you don't find enough about addiction, perhaps you can find related information about the larger category of behavior disorders. There are many types of addiction. If you find too much information, you can use a narrower term like alcoholism that's an example of the larger category of addiction to focus your research. Combine your concepts using and, or, and not. Use or to describe the same concept in several different ways, either teenagers or adolescents, either drug addiction or alcoholism. You'll get articles that contain either of your terms, not necessarily both. Use and to describe different concepts, both addiction and mindfulness. You'll get fewer results, but they will be about both of your concepts. Not, as you might expect, limits out some concepts. Addiction, not alcoholism, will get you articles about all different kinds of addictions, except alcoholism. You'll get fewer results, but they won't include one of the concepts. Putting it all together. Alcoholism or drug addiction and MBSR will find articles about MBSR and either alcoholism or drug addiction. Generally, it's better to do the or terms before the and terms. Alcoholism and drug addiction and MBSR finds articles that talk about MBSR and both alcoholism as well as drug addiction. That's pretty focused. You just watched the Research Orientation for Off-Campus Students. For more tutorials, go to guides.lib.uiowa.edu/distance tutorial.